this is Shane Guns with 365 Radio Network, and I'm sitting here on the phone with Skinn Jakkitt. What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
What's going on? So, who is Skinn Jakkitt? Introduce each member of the band.
Okay, I'm Greg Stevens, and I am the singer. And this is
Barry Sams, lead guitar player.
Shane Fires, guitar player.
Hayworth, bass.
And then over here to the side, we've got a guy that's filling in on the drums for us, and your name is?
Waylon Smith on drums.
That's us.
All right, very cool. So I like to talk about the band and the influences as a band as a whole. So what do you guys, when you write music and when you play, what are your influences?
Well, Barry's into like some Japanese, Chinese anime stuff, and he likes to play some real weird stuff like that. But
With or without underwear.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. I don't know, man. We're kind of, we blend together with a lot of the the old school. We kind of bleed through in our music. You can hear all the old influences like Ozzy, I mean even Skinner and stuff like that. I mean jazz, Randy Rhoads. I mean, what do you guys? I mean Metallica, even old outlaw country. We like some of that stuff too. But
Right.
all kind of melt together to get what we've got.
Right, exactly. So I know I first heard you guys with the release of the single Epiphany. Let's talk about that song.
Well, that song for me, it was the first song I came into this band. They had wrote pretty much an album's worth of music previous to me with another singer, and it kind of fell apart, and I went in another band and had the opportunity to come and try out, and it just kind of clicked. And Epiphany was the first song that we actually really sat down and wrote together.
Right.
From start to finish, because most of the first album and the first EP is songs that they had previous, and I rewrote the lyrics to.
Right.
So it was like the first real, true Skinn Jakkitt as what we are now song. And for me, lyrically, it was just kind of searching inside myself. What a lot of people think about. Could I do better? What have I done wrong? That type of thing. And it just kind of poured out. We had that thing wrote pretty quick too.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I was going to say, when I heard that song for the first time, it struck me as very different than a lot of what's out there right now. The sound is just different, and it's real tight. And it's musically sound, and I really, really enjoy the song.
We appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Right. So, all right. So I want to talk to each individual member, and I won't make it real long. But Barry, I want to talk about what your influences are as an individual guitar player.
Most of my stuff, I think, with probably me and Shane kind of can collaborate on. The Randy Rhoads, all the old school guys. Dimebag, Pantera, Love Fear Factory, Dino Cazares, stuff like that. I'm more in the heavier stuff than most of my counterparts, but we all kind of come together to make a nice little blend. We take a little bit each from each person. And
right.
Actually, our new EP is more of what Skinn Jakkitt is, where Skinn Jakkitt is headed. Like Greg said, Epiphany was probably that was the first true song written by Skinn Jakkitt. So as the real Skinn Jakkitt, like you said, all the others was wrote beforehand. So
right. So what about some of the bass lines? What are some of your influences as a bass player?
Bass player? Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah,
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm probably the one that's a little bit different, but they all say that, so I agree with it. Actually, I like big AC/DC fan, Ugly Kid Joe, and throw in some Man of War. Joey DeMayo was always a favorite of mine, but I'm nowhere near as good as that, so I turned into a Gene Simmons.
there you go.
That's about where I'm at, man.
Awesome. So you say that you have a drummer setting in for you. And what's his name one more time?
Waylon Smith, and here's what.
Waylon, so as a drummer, what are some of your influences?
I'm kind of a prog head. I listen to Rush and Dream Theater, a lot of more technical stuff. Kind of got me into the double bass style of playing. Vinnie Paul from Pantera was a big influence. His double bass drumming really had a good impact on me as well. So it's kind of a mix, but more technical, progressive type stuff probably.
Very cool, very cool. So you guys have now a single out. Well, I don't think it's your latest single, but the single that I have is Cover Story.
Yeah, that's actually the latest one.
Okay, it is. All right. So I thought I saw something else out there the other day, but so let's talk about Cover Story. I know the premise of the song, but I want to dig into your heads and find out where that came from.
Lyrically, on my end, I had it in my mind. Shane came up with a really, really cool the beginning riff, and Shane comes up with a lot like the Epiphany riff. He came up with that, and that's where it all started. We came up with this riff, and it's the very beginning riff of that song, and it just struck with me because I've been really pissed off about the Boston Marathon bombing and them putting them on the cover of like Rolling Stone and Time magazine, and
right,
it's glorifying it.
Right.
And it just, it's some of our better songs. They take off and they take form within a couple of days. They're crafted almost completely. And that song came together really quick. And as far as the guys here, Shane can tell you, about that riff.
Now, I actually wrote that riff, believe it or not, on the piano, and just started noodling with it one day while we were tuning, and Barry started adding to it, and then Hayward started adding to it, then Greg started spitting out this melody line, and 20 minutes later, we've got this song wrote.
Wow.
How that one came along.
That's pretty cool. I know that for me, it's a little heavier than Epiphany and Farther. So, I really dig the song, and it's been really well received when I play it on my show. So it's a really tight, good song.
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah. So what's in the works for Skinn Jakkitt in 2016?
Barry can fill you in on some of that.
Exercise. We eat spring chickens. I'm sorry to say.
Right.
Probably we're going to focus on bigger venues. We've kind of, I think, in our area, we've kind of really just I think we've kind of made our mark, so to speak. And then we're wanting to jump on bigger venues, bigger shows, stuff like that. Kind of hold out for the more prime stuff. And also, we're going to dive a whole lot more into marketing this year. Marketing is our biggest, for everybody's, I think, weakness, because if you can't get your music out there, you can't get heard. So,
right.
And I think that's what we're going to try to concentrate more on than trying to do 200 shows a year. Back that down and dial it down an option, do more marketing stuff, because with the social media and the way the internet is, man, you can virtually get anywhere. Just gotta
right.
People and get people listening to us.
Right. Exactly. Well, I know that there's, and I know that I play you guys' music. I have 3, I think maybe 4 songs that I play, and I know there's some other stations that also play your music as well that I've heard. So, your music's out there; it's being heard, and so hopefully some big things will happen, from that.
Yeah, we hope so, man. We have to dive in. Plus, right now we're actually kind of riding as we're going. Along with everything else that's going on, we've got we've got another full album ready. We just got to work out a few icky parts and then just lay it down and track it, and then we'll have another album hopefully by either midsummer or maybe a little later than summer.
Oh, very cool, very cool. I know that I've been anticipating, some newer stuff, and I know some other people have too. So that'll be, good for us and everybody else to, be exposed to your stuff. So,
yeah,
be really, really, really good. So
that digs what we're doing.
Right. Right, exactly. So, I know you guys say you kind of made your mark there in your territory. Have you played anywhere else besides your hometown, or maybe 100 miles outside of your hometown?
Yeah, we played. Obviously we're North Carolina based, so we played Wisconsin, we played Chicago, we played West Virginia, we played Tennessee, we played Alabama, we played South Carolina, Georgia. We played all around the states, around the surrounding states around us, but we haven't had like long drives to do, like being out months at a time.
Right.
We're still having to. We got day jobs, we got mortgages and wives and kids and stuff. So we have to be careful how we spend our money and
Right.
do right.
Right, yeah. That's been a common theme with musicians that I talk to. It's still hard to be out on the road, and still pay your bills.
So, yeah. It was never for some reason. I don't know what's up with that.
Right, exactly. So.
Oh, but work. Yeah, I tried it.
Yeah. So I'm going to jump back to the song Epiphany, and I want to touch on the video that you guys made for that song. And where was that video shot at, and how did that all come to be?
Well, part of our deal with our regular label, TMG,
Mm-hmm.
they had chose the location. We didn't go a lot into production. Obviously, you can tell that by the video. It's mainly just a performance video, and I think we try to add a little old school '80s touch to it. A little black and white scenes and stuff. But
Right.
other than that, and it's not. It's just really just a platform to get us seen. So people can
Right.
recognize when we go out and see these shows. So, I hate to say, but it wasn't really high directed piece of work. The music and the platforms all we really based that off of.
Right.
Nothing grand. I hate to say that we can say about it.
Right.
So,
Well, but it's out there, and you're getting the exposure off of it. So I mean, that's worth something, I guess.
We did funny stories from the video, right?
yeah.
Well, tell me a funny story about. Well, yeah, tell me a story.
You look underneath the drummer, his drum carpet is actually the floor mat out of the rental car. He had to buy the drum kit and then take it back to the store the next day and get her money back.
Yeah.
Over top of the kick drum is a stretched out Skinn Jakkitt shirt because we didn't have our drum kit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And for a band that wasn't playing technically live because we actually have to sync ourselves up to the music while it's playing doing the video.
We got the law called
We got the law called on us for miming music.
Oh my goodness.
We're hardcore mimes, baby.
And it was like, if you look in the video, we're all up against that fence.
Right.
The dead animal in a bag.
Oh no.
Man, we got to track this time, man. We're hardcore.
It was pretty funny because it was in Oklahoma City, like downtown. Pretty much, we were in the steel construction part of town.
Yeah.
But if you look the opposite direction of the way they were filming, you could see downtown Oklahoma City, the buildings and stuff. So it was cool for us.
Right. Awesome. Well, that is a pretty funny story. I've heard some pretty funny stuff over the years doing this, and that the stretched T-shirt over the kick drum, that's pretty funny.
Hey, it looks good too.
Yeah, it does. It just looks like a real kick cover. I mean,
Yeah, that's redneck rigging at its best, man.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So where can we find some Skinn Jakkitt music? Give me some links.
Obviously, you can find us on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Rhapsody, Reverb Nation, our TMG website. As far as yours, I can give you. I mean, the only one that I know in my head is the Reverb Nation, which
Right.
is www.reverbnation.com/Skinn Jakkitt.
Okay.
And obviously, I'm not sure of the URLs that are actually exist on Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter, but iTunes, Amazon and stuff. You can just obviously go in and search for our music and it'll pull right up.
Very cool. So, all right. Well, to just kind of recap a little bit. So you guys, Skinn Jakkitt is from North Carolina, and they have made their way in the music world. And I firmly believe that they're going to be coming up in the next couple of years You guys have some stuff coming up in 2016, as you said. Can you kind of give us a hint of what's coming up for this year?
We've gotten coming to a good start this year. We got 2 real nice shows coming up in March. We have March 2nd, which is Amos South End in Charlotte. We're playing with Doro, Doro Pesh of Warlock.
Okay.
And then March 4th, we're playing with Saving Abel.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
That'll be a nice show. We're actually getting to play with some of our hometown friends, of course, of Action.
Right.
Those are real good dudes.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So is there can you give us a hint of what music's coming out here pretty soon?
We've got some, I think the stuff that we're kind of leaning on is maybe getting I know you said the cover story is a little heavy, but it might get just a touch more in that vein. They kind of had put the brakes on me because I write really heavy, and they had put the brakes on me and said, no, slow that down. It's not Jakkitt material, So, we got some good stuff coming, we hope. Me and Greg's been working on some structuring of other songs and getting the lyrics tight and getting the way we want them. And
We got some slower stuff too.
Yeah, we got some slow stuff and some really fast-paced stuff, and maybe some old school, grime kind of Molly Crew sounding stuff like that. So it's
very cool.
Hopefully everybody will dig it.
Yeah, I hope so too. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up this portion of the interview, and I want to thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you again, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, man. We
Thank
appreciate
you for what you do. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it.